not everyone should have a podcast. I know this is a comment we get a lot personally, but this time I really mean it. Like, not everyone should have a podcast. Let's just roll the clip.
If you're standing with your man and another stranger asks you a question, what do you think that you should do?
I would answer that question.
Okay. It's probably why you're single. No, I'm joking. What about you?
You are a big, tall, strong dude. Somebody might just have a simple, easy question, but they might not feel comfortable approaching you because you're intimidating.
Then they need to shut the up with their question.
If somebody comes up to me and goes, hey, do you know directions to here?
That's a problem. It's that unruly nature when they have not been guided by a good father. So you guys want everyone to be happy, but you don't know how to prioritize and look at hierarchy. Who's more important? A guy you never met who's trying to find somewhere. So a guy who's lost, or your man whom you sleep with at night, whom you intend to marry and procreate with. Who's more important?
Your man.
Your man. Who deserves respect more? Your man. So why would you take any opportunity to even accidentally disrespect your man for a guy who means nothing? If you my old lady, you need to be Helen Keller, deaf, dumb, and blind. It don't matter what he had to say. He's Casper to you.
First thing, Mikal Bridges is wilding in the offseason. I don't know what he's talking about.
You're a fucking idiot.
Smack like Mikal Bridges.
You're an idiot.
What are your thoughts on the takes you just heard?
All right, first of all,
Oh no!
I thought it was really fucking funny how this nigga just got straight to the point. This is why you're single and you have no. Did you say you have no father?
Yeah, you're fatherless because you answer random.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Like,
I thought you were gonna agree with him for a second.
no. I'm just going like sentence by sentence of what I heard that I thought was fucking funny. I thought it was really kind of funny how he just kept saying like, you don't have this, you don't have this, you need to be blind, deaf, whatever, like Helen Keller. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, man. As a man, what the fuck you asking questions for? Figure it out yourself, you bitch ass nigga.
Yo, what?
Figure it out yourself.
What you
bitch.
mean?
How many questions you ask a day?
A lot. Yeah.
What? When was the last time you asked somebody a question today that didn't have nothing to do with work?
Oh, all I did today was work. What do you want me to do?
Got here?
Yeah.
Did you ask any questions when you got here? No.
Yeah, probably.
What you do this weekend? Did you ask any questions?
I asked you what you do this weekend.
You asked another nigga. You asked another dude. You didn't. I'm being an asshole right now.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck you asking niggas questions for? Wait, what was it? I'm sorry, maybe I got this wrong. Was it he asked you questions or
She said a woman, yeah.
The man asked the woman.
Yeah, the one dude.
Yeah, why are you doing
regardless, the girl shouldn't be initiating the convo at all, I'm guessing.
Yeah, no, that's definitely crazy. You can figure it out. Like,
figure out what out.
There's not that many questions you need to ask a random dude in the street for. Directions, Google Maps.
I will say I don't agree with anything he's dude said. Obviously, be a fucking normal person, have conversations with people is fine. Mm-hmm. But there is a line. Because, like, for example, I was out this weekend and I was out with one of my boys and he went to talk to this girl next. I was standing at a bar next to us, and she was like, "Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm married and have 3 kids."
Nice.
Like, oh, okay, cool, no problem.
Yeah, insert the dominance.
Stop talking. We looked away. Whatever, start talking. Then she gets super friendly with us out of nowhere. Pulls up, sits next to us, starts talking up a storm, getting flirty with my friend. Starts dancing a little bit with my friend.
And how did that conversation start? With a question.
Exactly.
With a question.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a fine line. That is inappropriate. So I mean, there's lines.
She dragged it. She dragged that shit.
Yeah,
the question was asked, and you gave your statement. That should have been the end of it. And according to you and your story, you're saying after she started flirting, what are you doing, my nigga? Like,
yeah, but obviously, just be normal human beings. You can talk to people without. You could be a regular human being and have a conversation with someone without it being sexual. I think when you involve like liquor and then nightclubs and stuff, then I think especially that might be true. You shouldn't. I
would love to know the question.
You shouldn't be talking dudes in a nightclub if you in a relationship. I feel like because things get maybe like keep it short and sweet. Like but
what was the question that would be asked? I'm just trying to think of a casual question.
What time is it?
Yeah, my nigga. Like, if someone asks my girl that, I'm not gonna flip the fuck out. Like, it's not that deep. Like,
okay.
Now behind closed doors as a joke, yeah, I'm a bitch about it. I'm like, you giving niggas the time? in this digital era where there's a clock everywhere. Yeah. We live in New York. There's a big ass clock on 14th
So you don't got
Street.
an iPhone? Your phone's dead?
Yeah,
figure it out.
Yo, this is really random, and by all means, this has nothing to do with the video. But I think a nigga tried to bag me like a week ago, and I'm realizing that now. Like, I was walking to the supermarket, and the dude was like, "Yo, is your signal working?" I'm like, "The fuck? We're outside. Yes, it's working." Like, he's like, "Yo, my phone's not working. Can you call it?" But at first, I didn't hear him say, "Can you call it?" I thought he was asking, "Can he use my phone?" I was like, "No, you're not gonna rob me. That's the oldest trick in the book." He's like, "No. I meant like, can you call?" I was like, "Oh, all right, whatever. It's not that fucking deep." I'll just block the number later. So I called it, didn't work. He's like, "Ah, shit, nah, it's not working. Thanks, man." I'm sitting, I was like, "Nigga, you would know if your phone's not working because if you could just call somebody else and it would go straight, doot doot doot." I'm realizing, yo, this nigga tried to bag me.
Yeah, did he end up texting you?
No, I blocked his number immediately.
Oh damn!
Because I didn't want him. Like, I didn't want his number. I didn't want him to have my number. It's a fucking stranger.
He's gonna text you like, "Hey, big head."
That's crazy. First of all, having me call me a big head is mad mean. Like,
yeah,
this is insensitive. But that just made me
talking about a different head.
Okay. See, this is why women shouldn't be. This is why women shouldn't be talking to men on the street.
See,
because you go and ask a random question like, "Oh, I'm talking about a different head." You fucking weirdo. Like, but yes, contextually, I think what question is being asked does matter. If it's a general question, even if it's that fucking "what time is it" question, it's not that deep, my nigga. It really isn't that deep. This comes from this stems from insecurity, and you're more concerned that your girl is easily takeable.
A lot of these like red pill alpha dominant spaces, I feel like they all just try to one up each other and be it's like how they get popular is to be even more extreme as possible. I feel like they don't even believe this shit. Like, there's no way you actually do this shit in your personal
life. We know one person doesn't believe it.
Yeah, like Fresh and Fit.
Walter Weeks.
Yeah. Fit might actually do that shit.
No, he believes that shit.
But still, like, yeah, they take it to an extreme. But I don't even think Fit would do that. I think Fit's girl would have conversations with. He has had his girlfriend on the podcast where he's talking to other men on the podcast.
Yeah, but those are like men that he fucks with, so he can't challenge other alpha males. I guess two alpha males can't challenge each other. It cancels each other out. It doesn't work like that. Each other's out. I don't know what you become, but you may become a Zeta male or something. I don't fucking know. The fucking
Zetas out here.
There's a rule where alphas can't argue with each other, so you have to let another alpha fuck your girl. Like, if you're an alpha and I was an alpha,
you're not alpha.
I'm not. I don't subscribe to this bullshit.
You
could fuck my girl. Like, if I was an alpha and you were an alpha and my girl was around, nah, I mean,
that's crazy.
Give her the yabba dabba, but I'm not an alpha, so I'll stab you. Like, don't try that.
That's a sigma route.
Yeah, I'm a sigma or I'm a gamma.
But yeah, man,
I'm in a frat.
Yeah, these red pill podcasts need to die. I don't know how they're still in business.
I mean, because there's a lot of people that feel this way and think
to this extreme.
No, yeah, a lot of people really do. I really do genuinely believe it just stems from insecurity and you not wanting your woman to cheat on you. Again, so it's an insurance measure.
I do think there's a fine line. Like, there's certain but that's just not. It's realistic. Not always, because at the same time, some people try to make it seem like it's always insecurity. Be upset if your girl turking us. Like, no, there's a line.
It coming from? Like, what is happening? Just saying like, yo, like, you can't. A guy asks you a question, you can't answer.
But it goes
That's just stupid.
It goes both ways though. It shouldn't be just. It goes both ways.
Then at that point, it has to.
Yeah. So that's the main thing they're missing, I think, from these red pill things. It always goes one way, but it doesn't go both ways. Like, if a girl walks up to you, asks you a question.
Yeah.
As the red pill alpha man, what are you going to do about it?
That's not the same, because I'm a protector.
Exactly. So that's the problem. It always goes one way.
As a man, I'm supposed to lead everything.
It's a double standard, but
life has double standards.
So
life has double
life
standards.
is not equal.
Like, being in a relationship, nigga asks my girl a question, she needs to pass out.
Yeah,
she needs to pass out. Like, if a nigga says, "What time is it?" Pass out immediately. Like, why are you? You can figure it out.
Yeah,
you figure out the time on your own. You have a watch, a phone, the sun. Learn how to tell the time with the sun, you bitch ass nigga. How about that? What the fuck are we doing here? There's so many options and resources provided to you by this world, and you want to ask a woman? I'm joking. That was crazy. Like, I'm fucking around a little too much. Fucking around a little too much.
Let's know what y'all think, man. Right. Are y'all okay with your woman talking to people at all? Having a conversation. You can't even talk to your father.
As my woman,
you can't even talk to your brothers.
You my woman. You can't talk to nobody. I'm talking about you.
Well, don't ever call me a woman.
All right, guys. Like, share, and subscribe.